Hi, and welcome to my genealogy tip for today. Today I want to talk about making genealogy interesting. I'm sure you have heard many times, and I have too, people say my family is not interested in family history and you don't know what to do about it. You've spent years researching this stuff and they're just not interested. It really comes down to us making it interesting for them. So if you give them all of your files and photos and folders and whatever, guarantee you will put them off genealogy for life. It's too much, they don't want to know about it, and it's just a whole bunch of documents and names and so on, and it doesn't mean anything to them. If you pull out one name and you have a photograph of that person and you can tell a story about that person, that is so much more powerful and interesting to your family than your 3,000, 20,000 names that you've got. Tell the stories one by one. It is so much more interesting. If you have a document or a newspaper article that you've found relating to say a great-great-grandfather or something who was in the gold rush, print out that details and tell the story of that person. It makes it more personable. It tells the story, and it's just so much putting the flesh on the bones, as they say. So there's plenty of different ways that you can make family history interesting. Some people create little games with people, and some people create art type things, scrapbooking, photo collages, all of that kind of thing. Some people do it through blogs, stories. Personally, I have a blog. I haven't done a whole lot recently, but I do have a blog where I was telling family stories, just one story at a time. You don't have to write a whole book, but you're just telling the one story at a time, and that is manageable, and it's getting the stories out there. So that it really is, like I said, a way to be able to share the family information in an interesting way with the non-genie people to get them interested. Something sparked your interest, now it's up to us to find a way to spark their interest. So that is my genealogy tip for the day. Make genealogy interesting.